you know, have two dudes on the porch just tripping off how crazy their neighborhood is. And that's how the ball started to roll on, you know, what Friday was going to be about.
How'd you find Chris Tucker?
I saw him on Def Comedy Jam. You know, shout out to Russell Simmons. Saw him on Def Comedy Jam. And I was like, this kid is funny as hell. And then he did a small little part in House Party 3. And I was like, Kid and Play fucked up because they did not use this kid enough in this movie. So I was like, if I get a movie, I gotta find something for this dude. And I felt the same way about Bernie Mac too. And so Friday came up and we were gonna raise the money and do it ourselves, but then New Line came in and said, you know, we wanna give y'all the money, co-own it with y'all. And so we was like, cool, you know, because it was a struggle to get the amount of money we needed to shoot it right. So we was happy to have, you know, shout out to Bob Shea, you know, when New Line knew what they was doing. But shout out to Bob Shea. And so they come on and they say, I don't want y'all to do the movie because y'all gonna mess it up. Y'all don't know what this is. This some hood shit that I done seen y'all mess up too many movies. They was like, we won't touch it. We won't touch it. Just bring us the finished movie base. It was like, okay, give us the money. So they said one thing though. I had DJ Pooh playing Smokey, me and him. It was like, you've been in movies, Q, but Pooh hasn't. So we need somebody to be Smokey. We can give Pooh another part, but Smokey is in most of the movie. We need how about Tommy Davidson? I'm like, I like Tommy, but we gotta have somebody kind of unknown. Like, you gotta believe he ain't nobody but Smokey. I mean, I'm already Ice Cube doing a comedy. You gotta believe I'm Craig, so we need somebody you don't know. So I was like, I know this kid, Chris Tucker. And everybody was like, who? No, boom, boom, boom. I was like, y'all just put him in a fucking movie. Y'all saying no? Y'all put him in House Party 3. I said, man, get a dude to audition. Fly him out here. Let's give him an audition. And once we got on that, like, we auditioned together, it was a wrap.
Over.
Like, told you.
Your failures set you up for your successes. I've always believed that. Always, always. That's why I'm not scared to fail. I think that is the most important characteristic that an entrepreneur needs to have, is to not be scared to fail. Because I fail every single day. But because of that, I've had a lot of success. Look at what happened to Chris Tucker. I'm going to break this down a little bit further. Probably give you some more anecdotes about things that's happened to me, things that I've seen, what you can take from it, and how it can really help your career, help your life. Before I do that, you got to hit like, hit share, comment, follow, subscribe, and watch the entire video. The longer you watch, the better it is for me, the better it is for the algorithm, the more people that end up watching this video, because social media platforms know they need to push it.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82University.com, and right here we got Ice Cube talking about how Chris Tucker got Smokey in Friday. You know, a lot of y'all are so scared to fail. I used to be like that a little bit. I was kind of scared to fail because it wasn't so much the embarrassment. It was about doing so much work and then not yielding the results. And this is something I really suffered from in high school. See, my entire childhood, basketball was it. That's who I was. Anybody that knew me before age 13, they can tell you that I was just absolutely enamored and addicted to basketball. That's all I cared about. That's all I wanted to do. That's all I wanted to watch. That's all I wanted to talk about. I loved basketball. Y'all think I know a lot about the music business and all this shit and entrepreneurship? You couldn't imagine what I knew about basketball. And so when I got cut my freshman year, you know, that completely shocked me, and my identity was taken from me. You know, I didn't know who I was. I really didn't. I had no idea. I'm in this high school. It got 3,000 students. I'm not used to being in a school that big. And there was a lot I was going through, and I didn't know who I was. And so because of that, I didn't want to try and go out and do something again and then fail at it like I failed at basketball. right? We got this thing in North Central. It was called Junior Spectacular. And what you did is you wrote a one-act play, and then you raised money for it, and then people acted it out, and whoever won, you know, it was like a huge deal, and we used all that money to finance prom. I'm somebody that really wanted to write one of those screenplays. I'm somebody that really wanted to try myself in the creative arts, but I was scared. I was scared to fail. I didn't want to try to galvanize people like, why would we listen to Dorian's loser ass, you know? Or like, I'm trying to write something that's not funny or it's not serious, or I don't know how to direct. I don't know how to do any of that. I let fear cripple me. I continue to let fear cripple me. And you know what happened? I wasn't happy. So I told myself, I said, you know, when I was trying shit and failing, I wasn't unhappy. I'd have moments of disappointment, but I wasn't unhappy. This is making me unhappy. Not trying is making me sad. I don't want to be sad no more. I'm at least gonna try. And then, you know, my junior year came around. I turned 16. I started driving. My size came, started playing football and trying other stuff, class council, all those things. And ever since then, I made an oath, a bond, a covenant to myself when I was 16 that, Dorian, you always gonna try stuff even if you fail. And here I am, 36, about to be 37 in 3 days, and I still think the exact same way because my failures have set me up for my successes. House Party 3 flopping was a Chris Tucker failure. Even though it wasn't his movie, that still could be deemed as a failure. He had a small part in a movie that really didn't go that far. But because Ice Cube wasn't worried about the vanity numbers, Ice Cube was worried about, could he deliver this role, and is this dude funny? He gave him audition. And Chris Tucker didn't look at this as like, you know what, man, I failed. I'm not good enough. I'm not an actor. He looked at it as like, hell, I didn't get an opportunity. Oh, y'all want to give me an opportunity with this? Bet. He made one of the most legendary comedic performances in the history of cinema because failures prepare you for your success. Failures give you life lessons. Failures give you the courage. Failures give you context clues, points of context that you can use for yourself whenever you get jammed up emotionally. You've already been here before. Why not do it again? It's the same reason why people like working out. Yes, when I'm in the gym, I'm gonna fail on some things, but I always recover. I always come back breathing. I always come back home. So let me go do it again. Failure is a part of the journey. If you don't want to fail, you can't do this. Don't run from the failure, embrace it. Because when you fail, that means you're on the right path. Every no leads you closer to a yes. And for a lot of y'all that are looking to get signed, to get financed, to get a loan, to get a partnership, whatever, you only need one yes. That's it. So you might get 1,000 no's, but you only need one yes. And all those no's mean nothing. Nobody wanted to give me a record deal. Nobody wanted to mess with my music. Nobody wanted to mess with my videos. Nobody wanted to mess with my brand. Nobody wanted to mess with my company. I don't need them. I appreciate all those no's. I appreciate all y'all that told me you wanted to do business to my face and I follow up and you didn't. I appreciate that because I don't fucking need you. I get to keep all the money now. Thank you. I don't mind the no's because I know if you saying no, you truly don't know. It don't take a genius to figure out what kind of man I am. And if you can't see that and you don't want to make money off of it together, I don't want to work with you anyway because you have no vision. Don't be afraid of failures. Don't be afraid of no's. I promise you, they are truly blessings. They're not even blessings in disguise. They are true blessings. Run with it. Roll with the punches. Get used to the punch. See where it's coming from. And next time that mug come, block that bitch and then go ahead and make your money. You somebody serious about making this money? You on Instagram, you need to click that link up top. Enroll on how to market your music on social media course. It's all about making forever money. And you need to click that TubeBuddy link. And you need to invest in crypto. I got all that in the link. You on YouTube need to click that link in the box and do the exact same thing. There's no reason for you to not to be making forever money. Don't let fear stop you from getting what you deserve. I'm out the pond. Y'all stay true.
I flex hard, I stunt large, I pull cards. You ain't hard, I spit back. Your squad whack, y'all heard that? Run this back.
Group82university.com